Chest and a very warm welcome to Vikram on Prudent Finances. In today's video, I'm going to showcase how simple and fast it is to send money from the US to Poland. Now, I'm on the WorldRemit page, and here by default, as per my location, it says send from United Kingdom. So over here, I'm going to start off by first choosing the United States. And then with that done, I'm going to go on to I want to send to. So here is where I will select country. So I navigate over here and I go to Poland and I get started. I've provided the direct link to this very page, so you don't have to worry about finding your way onto WorldRemit, because WorldRemit in any case is by far one of the best, easiest, fastest, simplest ways to send money practically from anywhere to anywhere in the world. In this particular instance, I'm showcasing how you can simply and easily and fast send money from the US to Poland without having to depend on any agent, any external entity, no one whatsoever. No matter where in the United States you are, you simply use your smartphone, your computer, your tablet, just about any device which is connected online, and you can send money. So, and here I'm clearly showcasing everything, from Gdansk to Zakopane, WorldRemit has Poland covered. So, from north to south, the whole of Poland is very well covered, and it is genuinely the fastest, simplest way to send money to friends and family, industry leading payment security, and use on just about any device. And in this particular instance, there's the bank deposit option, which takes just 1 to 3 days. So, in a matter of as little as 3 working days maximum, the money will actually be transferred and reflected in the recipient's bank account. So I start by selecting my location, the particular state where I am located. So let's say, for example, I'm in Illinois. And let's say I'm in Chicago with a lot of Polone there, and I'm looking to send money to Poland, and I use the bank transfer option. You could easily choose the actual state where you're located. So I'm choosing Illinois, and between receive and send, I'd opt for the receive option, because it's better to be clear about how much the recipient will actually receive. So let's say in terms of PLN, let's take a very nominal figure of 500 PLN, which the recipient is to receive. In that instance, the send amount would be 127.72 US dollars, with the fees being 3.99 US dollars, whereby the total to send would be 131.79 US dollars, which will ensure that the recipient gets 500 PLN. And these are some really, really good things about WorldRemit, where the fees are clear and displayed upfront, as is the exchange rate, which again is clear and displayed upfront. There is no mystery, there is no guessing that, oh, what will be the exchange rate that will be taken, what will be the fees that will be taken. No, there's no guesswork. Everything is crystal clear that yes, 1 PLN is 3.91 for a single US dollar. So therefore, as per the exchange rate, this is the amount that works out to. Likewise, let's take a higher figure, let's say 1000 PLN, which the recipient is to receive. And in that instance, we find that the fees remains the same, and it's just the send amount and the total to pay which doubles up. So you send 255.44, the fees remains exactly the same, and you just pay 259.43 for the recipient to receive 1000 PLN. So again, things are very, very crystal clear. So this is something which is particularly very, very good about WorldRemit. And as soon as you send this button, you'll be good to go, as long as you've registered on WorldRemit and provided your basic financial details in order to complete the transfer. Yet again, I provided the direct link to WorldRemit below the video, so that you simply click on that, get to WorldRemit, go through the process, register on WorldRemit, and you'll be good to go. And before I conclude, now that I've shown you the entire process, let me just showcase why in particular you should choose WorldRemit over other comparable services. First of all, things are low cost, low fees displayed upfront. This is again something which I very clearly showcased to you. The low fees that were showcased well in advance and right upfront, and guaranteed exchange rates. So once you see this exchange rate that 1 USD is equal to 3.91 PLN, that will remain consistent and constant. So there's no guesswork, and neither is there any fluctuation involved in this particular exchange rate once it has been taken. And further, it's very fast because you have instant transfer to many countries, and in others it just takes 1 to 3 days. As you can see here, it's just 1 to 3 days. Within a maximum of 3 working days, the recipient will receive the money. And further, there are constant communications whereby you have send and receive notifications being sent out both by SMS as well as by email. And it's really just simple, it's 24/7. You don't need to depend on Western Union agents or any such entity. You completely on your own without anybody else having to be involved. You can simply send the money, and it's available on a computer, smartphone, or tablet. So wherever you are, cross platform, cross devices, as long as you have internet connectivity, you can easily send money without any problem whatsoever. And it's a very trusted platform, because the same folks who've invested in Facebook have actually invested in WorldRemit, that too as much as 140 million US dollars. So naturally, having put in that sum of money, they would have known the credentials of WorldRemit very well, and that's why they've invested in it. And furthermore, the trust aspect is accentuated when we look at the fact that it's been rated excellent by WorldRemit customers on Trustpilot. Trustpilot is again a platform which showcases trustworthiness. So in this instance, when it's rated excellent, we know that WorldRemit is very trustworthy. So before I conclude, yet again, just to reiterate, easy as 1 2 3, you select the country, add the recipient details, send money, the same process that which I went through. And yet again, I'm again reiterating the trust factor where Trustpilot has been voted as excellent. So without further ado, if you're looking to send money from the United States to Poland, among the options available, WorldRemit easily makes a lot of sense. The direct link to WorldRemit is there in the description below this video. You can simply click on that and go through the exact same steps, the same process which I showcased. And doing so, you'll easily be able to send money to your desired recipient in Poland. Cheers. And but dziękuję bardzo for watching.